or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back with the second episode of Checking These Buttons. As promised, we posted one earlier. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now we got the second one, some hot action that just popped off today. So let's go ahead and check this and end the day off right. It is Thursday, and we got these buttons to check. Chapters down below. It's going to be one big topic, so it's going to kind of blend into each other, but I'll kind of break it up with the chapters. So either way, let's get these buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for that EWC LCQ with Street Fighter 6, but also it's hard not to be salty when you lose like this. Buttons that need to be checked. So like I said, chapters down below because it's a few different topics into one. Today we had the LCQ, one of the most stacked LCQs ever in FGC history. Nothing but killers over there trying to get into that EWC. I believe the top 10 spots will qualify. We have the first round that just went through that are going into day 2, I believe, tomorrow. So notable names, all that stuff. We'll cover just some of the highlights real quick, but also the problem unfortunately going on with Problem X. And I think I have a good understanding exactly what happened, so we'll break it down. Let's go.
I go quietly into the night here. Yes, indeed. That's plus on block. You can't walk out of that crouch medium kick after.
Trying to save his meter. He wants to try to bring that into the third round. Definitely could have killed Daigo if he had spent something, but now he's going to be burned out. So that decision may come back to bite Riddles here.
Yeah, huge damage with the CA as well. Riddles has me here to defend himself, but again, we talked about it, that harassing overhead. Oh, and once again, Daigo. He's been throwing fireballs and DPing your jumps for 20 plus years, bruh. He just knows the spacing.
Yeah, and you saw Riddles right there. He kind of leaned back and had that face that was like, I should have killed him.
Right, like we talked about, these are going to be a lot of the wave B brackets right here. So they're going to be group 1. This is pool B1. If you're looking on Star GG right now, we had Turkey and Daigo make it out in winner's side there. Daigo taking down Riddles and Turkey taking down Zengetsu. And remember, this is the bracket where we saw Zengetsu take down Sahara, and we saw Knuckle defeat Evil Yoshi, Kikuma to take his spot in winner's side. Top 64 Takamura took down was Offendix, Inaba, and Plaster King. Though Chris Wong and Gamer B saw Chris Wong take it, but only to fall to Yuto, who made it out in winner's side. And then we had the losers bracket action in this side as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Thunder Delangus, after being sent to losers bracket, he did end up losing to Chris Wong in the losers finals over there. So Chris Wong is going to advance.
Yeah, kind of nullify a lot of Ken's options. If you're not careful, that's up throws one option.
Got the homie Chris T.
It's going to cost him. We got 2 overzealous. Beautiful check there from Chris. He sensed the anxiety, didn't he? He sensed it. What's the word I'm looking for? That
got Chris T, now Chris
kind
G.
of felt that urgency. Stuck a button out, caught him out.
I'm going to steal a word. With the calculation, because he left himself on a pixel
of
drive gauge for that level, for that OD into the level 1.
Agreed. Great meter management. Extremely aggressive pace here. Baki's just not been able to breathe. Tell me about it. Oh.
He's still in. He's still.
That's what I'm saying. It's reset
got a
pressure.
lot to deal with. He's not going to be able to burn out for another 3 or 4 seconds. He's got one more guess.
Yeah. He can't get grabbed again. He can't. No, he knew it and he panicked.
Oh, we were talking about how great his defensive composure was, but you can't keep guessing right every time. And eventually he went to the wrong option. And
yeah, that's it,
will
man.
Get ya. She will.
Smelt the fear. I think the fact he went for the 2 command grabs in a row was really surprising. Wasn't expecting that. And that just opened him up for the hit on the 3rd attempt.
It's C-Wave, which I confirm is now
all right, check this
complete. So let's take a look here at C1. Yamaguchi, the first player to make it through, beating JY in winner's semi-final in handy fashion. Yamaguchi coming off a great run at EVO. He was joined by Koji Koga, who we just saw beat Chris G a while ago. Chris G, unfortunately, not able to make it out in the loser's side as he was eliminated by Garnet. And
yeah, low bracket, thank you. Yeah, so we got Kaba there winning his game against Wolf, and then qualifying, beating Mizuha 2-0. Very impressive. Advancing to play against Hurricane. The other guys qualify. We saw that match pretty scrambly. A bit all over the place, both players, but we saw peak Hurricane at times as well. So hopefully he can recapture that form as he goes. Korean wrestling man, take out Betty. So unfortunately, those Betty fans, she's out of there. She will not be making it through the top 64, but massive shout out to her for all the efforts she's doing to put some visibility on Street Fighter in general.
All right, check this out. This is the problem match. You can literally see him talking about it after the set.
No time to think about it here. Set point, he's got to adjust, he's got to do it now. Bad drivers are going to get punished big time.
Level 1 power up as well. He's got to take all of this pressure in the corner. No, there's a check on the drive rush, and this is
perfect parry.
Oh, has things turned round though?
Oh, he tries to wake up with a DI. That's going to be the end.
Is it?
Poor problem all the way here. Another Japanese player sets the pace and qualifies, and unfortunately for Problem X, he is out of there on the loser side. Fujimura qualifies, loser side to top 64. We'll be seeing him as the week continues. Logan, we know we tried to be as neutral as possible there, but
I'm not going to pretend that I tried to be as neutral as possible. Oh, yeah.
That's our last game of the day, man. That is it.
What
I mean, it's been one hell of a day of
match
Street Fighter, and what a way to finish it, Logan. What an ending. But I mean, there's been so much.
I can't believe he couldn't close that round out. That was so.
That was massive. That
passive.
was massive.
He came out of burnout, and it linked. F word, it linked. I can't believe it.
All right, Problem X posted this saying, out of the EWC LCQ lost to laggy stream setups, I don't think 11 p.m. pools and overheating PS5s is a great combination. Just can't wait to showcase what I practice in those conditions. Can't help but be salty. I just can't showcase what I practice in those conditions. You got some FGC like Ryan Hart saying no, other people like how, right? You think with the amount of funding these EWC brackets have that they could pay for some nice PCs. Others continuing on, like CEO right here, Mr. CEO Jabali right here saying, Street Fighter 6 LCQ ready for today. I checked the settings myself for all stations. And you can see the time that he posted this was 5:51 in the morning. So we had our boy checking everything out, saying it was good to go. Big Bird even posted like 3 hours later saying EWC LCQ is happening right now. Much better setups than last year. So far, no complaints about the setups. But you can see now it is 9:10 a.m. So about what? 3-ish hours later. But if you notice, Problem X post, when he posted, was about 4 p.m. So about 7 hours later, those PS5s were cooked. And that seems to be the problem.
Anyway, let's recap. Let me move away from that. Let's recap what we've just seen in the last wave of Pools D
bracket. We saw Fujimura make the lazy run and then take out Problem X just a moment ago to qualify loser side. Also, Zaffarino so close, but unable to make the right decisions or the right strategic application, maybe you could say. I'm not sure. The teleports behind ended up costing him, and Lord G making the adjustment. So him and Fujimura will play in top 64 losers side. Group 3, Logan, before as well. And Jack bounced back, though, with a match against Noble, winning 2-0 to qualify. So he will continue his tournament, and his reward, a match against Kings Vega, who managed to defeat Soul. And those two will qualify loser side and will be playing against each other.
All right, so there you have it, man. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. So on one hand, it sucks because we've been seeing this issue for quite some time. We've been complaining about PS5s for a while. It does look like, though, glass half full, that EWC is trying. They got from Jabali over there. Jabali running one of the biggest tournaments ever for the FGC CEO. He's over there himself checking the setups. And he's like, I know a thing or two about this. I do this for a living, right? Setting it up. So like I said, it looks like the crew over there, whoever's in charge, is trying. Because they have people that know what they're doing over there trying to make sure that the setups are okay. Even Big Bird posted a few hours later saying the setups look a lot better than last year. So it looks like they're making some progression. He posted, though, about 3 hours later, 3 or 4 hours. I can't remember the time. But either way, so far, so good. But unfortunately, when you get to the end of the day, we're talking about, what did Problem say? 11 p.m. at night, their time? The PS5 could only take so much. So at that time, even you saw Logan and them like, how could he not close out that round? It linked. These things linked. Well, now we know. It looks like because of the lag, he wasn't able to complete the combos and play how he wanted to. Now, I'll say this before I wrap it up. You know, one of those comments said, I'm surprised with all of their money, they can't get some good PC setups. From my understanding though, after we've seen all of this, all of these tournaments, I think we've only had one or two at the most that I can remember. I think one of those might have been Blink Respawn, unless I'm way off. I'm just going off of one of the comments. But I know there was one out, Defend the North. They did like the first all PC tournament. That one had some hiccups, but for the most part, it worked, right? And then somebody said in the comments that Blink Respawn was another one this year, but you got all kinds of complaints about Blink Respawn with the setups. Now, on one hand, people are like, the hype is cool, the community is amazing, right? But, and even the TOs, some of the players said the TOs were apologizing, like, yo, we apologize for the malfunctions of some of these setups. We'll do better next year. So I'm still confused there. I don't know if it was all PC or if it was PS5s. I don't know. But all in all, what I can take from all of this throughout the years, it just seems like it's a lot harder than we thought it was. Like, you can't just put PCs on every setup and be like, oh, it's gonna be all good. No, because you still got the monitors and everything else. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know. All I know, there's a lot of pieces in the puzzles that have to fall into place for stuff to work properly. But it does seem at the end of the day that PS5 is just not the answer. But we'll see what happens. We'll give you guys more updates on the coverage throughout the next coming days. That's what's going on. How y'all feeling? Let me know. Definitely is Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. It is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it. I will have at least one video for you guys. Thank you guys for the massive love, man. If you message me or anything like that, I promise I'll get back to you. Emails, all that good stuff. I've been behind with a lot of stuff. I'm constantly talking to like sponsors and trying to launch this second channel. Also, I haven't forgot about Twitch. I meant what I said. I have not forgot about Twitch and going live with Button Check. But now I'm kind of thinking of Kick. But I don't even know if I should mess with Kick. But either way, we going live soon. So thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
You can.